So as you can see in the thumbnail, we scored Series 26 early. Like, what is it? 5-6 days or something like that?
Yes, about a week.
Yeah, about a week. Found it at our local grocery store.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
we're running errands at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And, I don't know about you guys, but whenever we get a chance, we like to take a peek into the toy aisle
Yeah.
just to kind of see what's going on there. And we were shocked that we found 2 boxes of Series 26, set number 71046. So for those of you guys who live in Texas, our favorite grocery store is H-E-B.
Yeah.
So if you've got an H-E-B near you, we'd say go take a look to see if maybe you can score this set early.
Yeah, you can get it early.
So as you guys remember in Series 25, they came in cardboard boxes. Same thing obviously with Series 26. Now, when Series 25 came out, we obviously didn't want to take a risk of gambling and buying in multiple sets. So we found that there is an app called Brick Search that you could actually use to actually scan the QR codes and be able to find a complete set without, the risk of getting duplicates.
Yes.
So we were curious if Brick Search was actually going to be able to scan the QR codes here on Series 26. So guess what? We gave it a try, and what happened?
It actually worked. I was very surprised that they already had the information on Brick Search that early. But, us Lego people, there's a will, there's a way. We'll figure it out. So as we started scanning, we just started collecting.
Yeah. Quick tip, though, if you do use Brick Search, I will say that there are some minifigs that does take a while to scan and some that will scan immediately. So if you're finding that it's not scanning right away, just kind of move it away from the scanning window and then just bring it back slowly and try again.
Yeah, and also resetting the app, I don't know what it is. It could be iOS. It could be all kinds of different things. But also resetting the app helped for me when it just did not want to scan any of the QR codes. So, that's also another little tip.
Yep, but thanks to Brick Search, we got all 12 brand new Series 26 minifigs.
Yes, now it's still going to be a little bit of a surprise because there's obviously 12, and we're just going to be opening up one a piece. But let's go ahead and start cracking these little boxes.
Yeah, let's take a look at these figs up close.
All right, so I'm going to let Michelle get first dibs on the first box. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's crack them open. Super excited.
See what we got.
Yeah. So, these are so cool. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. So, I went ahead and got the Flying Saucer costume fan. And what did you get?
I got the Alien Beetlezoid.
Man, that character right there, I'm wondering if it's going to be hot. That is such a cool character. Also, just a little bit before we get into like the details, the actual base plates, and I don't know if you can catch this, but I'll put some B-roll in here. There's actual stars on there. That is very cool.
Yes, because Series 26 is space themed.
Yeah, space inspired. So, all right. So with the Flying Saucer costume fan, we have front printing, back printing, also some leg printing. And as you can see there, he actually has a flying saucer that is around his neck. Very cool printing on the face. And then obviously that shield on top that kind of completes that saucer look. Very, very cool.
Okay, and on this Alien Beetlezoid, we noticed that it has leg printing, toe printing, it's got torso, front, and back printing, and it's got this really cool wing set on the back that is also printed. But I think one of the cool things about this minifig itself is the actual head, because the head and the helmet, it's all combined into one single piece.
I'm next. I'm going to take from the back. There we go. All right.
I'm going to take from the bottom.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Ooh. This guy has Technic pieces.
Ooh. 2 legs? Okay, so I would show you how the minifig looks, but I can't put them together because he came with 2 legs. Like 2 legs.
Is that a sign that we got it too early?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the printing is cool on the legs and the other legs. But yeah, I mean, it does come with 2 blasters. And it does have some pretty cool head printing. I mean, I tried to show this off. But yeah,
so that's the
no torso.
That's
this is the Blacktron mutant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with no body.
Yes.
So cool.
Well, unfortunately, I got mine as a whole, and I have the M-Tron Power Lifter.
Yes.
And again, he came with Technic pieces in order to connect his little I have no idea what this is. Some
like
kind
a power pack
like
or
a
something
power
like
pack
that. Yeah.
Device.
That's what it looks like at least.
Yes. So he's pretty cool. So this M-Tron Powerlifter is a pretty interesting character. As you guys noticed, he does come with some Technic pieces that I wasn't I wasn't expecting it. But he's got really good printing. He's got dual molding on his legs. He's got leg printing, toe printing, actual side printing, and then on his torso it's front and back. And then on his little power pack, or I'm not sure exactly what you want to call this thing, but it's pretty cool because that's where the Technic pieces kind of flow in. He's got like a little cord, and then he actually does have 2 faces, kind of like a face that looks mad and a face with a smirk, and then obviously the helmet. And he also comes with this cool little, I don't know what you want to call it, like a little box that has a 1x2 flat printed tile piece, which I think is pretty cool with this minifig.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so next box, hopefully it'll be an actual full minifig. So Michelle, you can grab. Maybe that's what it was. I grabbed first last time. That's probably what it was.
All right, here we go.
Okay, let's open it up.
Ooh.
This minifig is very cool. So this is the Retro Space Heroine.
I think I like mine more.
What'd you get?
I got the alien tourist.
That does look really cool. Okay, so first off with the Retro Space Heroine, it does come with a pretty cool looking, it looks like a little bulldog or a pug maybe, but a very cool little dog. Now, the printing on this minifig is top tier. So we have dual molded legs, we have leg printing, we have arm printing, side leg printing, front and back torso printing, and then also 2 faces. So one of them has, again, kind of a little bit of a smirk. The other one is kind of angry. And just the overall color scheme does look very retro. Very cool minifig.
So my alien tourist, he's a short guy. He's got those legs that are super short.
He's so cool looking though. He's so cool looking.
And he's got dual molded legs. Unfortunately, no printing on the legs, but his torso is great. He's got front and back torso printing. He's got this little kind of like aloha shirt looking print on there. And then he's got a little backpack. And unfortunately on his head, he's only got 1 face. Mm-hmm. But he's also wearing a very, very cool hat. Mm-hmm. And of course, being a tourist, he's got his little handy dandy camera ready to take photos.
Now, it also looks like there's arm printing on there as well?
Yes.
I guess because it's part of the shirt.
It does have arm printing, which is part of the shirt, which makes it just an absolutely cool minifig overall. Okay,
so I think we've officially gotten 6. So we have 6 left. Well, 5.5, because one of them was missing a torso. But now I'm going to pick this time. Hopefully there's a torso in this one. So
here we go. You got a whole fig.
I got a whole fig this time. Yes. Okay, so what I ended up getting was the nurse android. And as you can see there, it comes with a space baby. You know, I'm guessing it's a space baby. Very, very cool.
And I ended up getting Orion.
Ooh, that color scheme is very cool.
This color scheme and the translucent in
the translucent
is pretty
pieces.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, so with the nurse android, we do have some pretty cool printing, and of course that space baby, and it actually has a bottle of milk. So we have leg printing, We have front and back torso printing. We also have some very nice design on the arms as well. It does have one face, but kind of. The back of her head kind of looks like a place where you would plug power into. It's not necessarily a face, but it's covered up by the hair. So I'm not necessarily sure why they did that. But then also the face on the front just kind of looks like a robot nurse. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, pretty cool.
So this Orion, I have to say the translucent purple colors that they use from top to bottom is just so cool. Now on the leg, obviously it's got printing on there, but it's got front printing, but it's actually printing on all sides, even down to the toes. It looks like it's kind of like a glitter, almost kind of like giving it kind of like a cosmic galaxy look. And then the torso obviously has front and back printing. And then the arms, it also continues in the arms with kind of like that translucent kind of galaxy looking print on there. It only has one face, but that translucent galaxy printing is also on the entire head. And then it's got translucent hair. There is no printing or anything on the hair. I would find that very difficult to do because there is quite a bit of texture in the hair. And then it's got some type of like club that Orion's holding, but the actual shield itself, it's got that shiny kind of silver metallic that kind of matches the torso and the leg printing. But that printing of the actual constellation is pretty cool overall for Orion.
Four left. Michelle, you can pick first.
Here we go.
Yay.
Ooh, there's a lot of parts in this one.
Oh, that's the space guy. Yeah, that's the astronaut, I think.
Wow. He's got a lot of parts.
I ended up getting the Ice Planet Explorer. And you can have with or without a helmet. But as you can see here, first off, that little penguin. Like a penguin sidekick is very cool. But this is the helmet that came along with it. So either or, it's up to you.
Yes, and I got the space walking astronaut.
Very
cool. A lot of parts on this one, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And obviously you can put it with the helmet or without the helmet.
With the Ice Planet Explorer, it actually comes with a kind of a couple of cool accessories. Now, number one, obviously, if you want to have the helmet on or off, it does also have the penguin sidekick, which does have basically printing on his body. That's what I'm going to say, because his eyes are printed as well as the torso is printed on the penguin. Now, when it comes to the Explorer, it doesn't have any leg printing, but it does have feet printing. It also has front and back torso printing, no arm printing. It does have two faces, one with a smirk, one that is very angry looking. Comes with really cool red hair. It also has this weird weapon or tool that you would use, I guess, to explore an ice planet. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be fire shooting out or just like a very hot chainsaw. It looks weird to me, but it's very cool.
Yes, and on the spacewalking astronaut, it's got leg printing on the front and on the side, and it has torso printing on the front and the back. And then the torso printing on here, if you kind of tilt it at a slight angle, you guys can see that it's kind of like a metallic silver printing on there, which is really cool. And it's also got arm printing. And then the nice thing about this is the space pack itself. It's got kind of like a, what kind of tile is this? It's a 2x3 maybe? 2x3 flat tile that also has printing on it. And if you put it at an angle on that flat tile, you can kind of see kind of a goldish tint and print as well. But she only has one facial expression, but it's got back printing as well. I'm not too sure what that back printing is supposed to represent, but again, you can choose to put the helmet on or put the helmet off.
Oh, and just unfortunately, I almost forgot, the Ice Planet Explorer does come with like a chest piece that includes the shoulders, and that is also printed as well. Yeah, very, very cool. That's where you can actually attach the attachments of what she has with her on her back. Last two. And I'm going to pick from the back. See what we get.
There we go. So as you guys can see so far, no dupes. So those QR codes actually do work on that Brick Search app.
I don't know how they got the information early, but I'm glad they got it early. Okay, so the last two minifigs that we got, I ended up getting the robot butler. Very cool.
And I ended up getting the imposter.
That is such a funny looking.
Yes,
so
he's so cool. He comes with these 3 little kind of like alien statues. And kind of like this electronic kind of like antenna on his head.
That's hilarious. Okay, so with the robot butler, it does have front and back torso printing. Does come with arm printing as well. Comes with a couple of accessories. He's a butler, so he's mixing some, looks like whipped cream, maybe in a coffee. He does have a pretty cool translucent green helmet. He does have 2 printings on his head. Only one of them is a face, while the other one just kind of looks like a power source that you're supposed to see through that helmet. Now, when it comes to the legs are a solid piece, and it just looks like it'd be something that I would have some treads so that he can scoot around on the floor. But very cool.
So for this imposter, you can easily see that it's got toe printing, but you have to kind of put it at an angle to see the very, very faint leg printing on the front. It kind of looks like little bolts on his legs. And then for the torso, it does have front and back printing. And the funny thing is, since he's an imposter, he does have 2 faces. The one face is like a regular human-looking face, and then the other face is an actual alien face that kind of looks like it's a screen. And obviously he comes with multiple little alien statues, which I think the coolest thing about these little alien statues is the face itself on these little miniature statues is printed. That is such fine detail on there. And then this little antenna type thing that he has poking out of the top of his head. I'm not sure what its purpose is, but overall it's a pretty cool minifig.
So we got all of the 12 minifigs.
I'm going to say 11 and a half.
11 and a half minifigs in Series 26. So as you can see there, the scanning does work. But again, like we said in the very beginning, the pro tips, just kind of follow some of those steps and you should be able to identify all of them.
Yeah, so hopefully for those of you guys who are in Texas, you guys can go to your local HEB store and check out to see if they have them. Or for those of you guys across the country, maybe there's a store that you guys can find it out. Or even check your local grocery store, because you never know where you're going to find Lego. Yeah,
we've heard people finding them at like Target and Walmart and all that stuff. So there might be something near you that you can go ahead and start collecting your Series 26. So first off, what do you feel like was your favorite from all of Series 26?
I kind of feel like I have a couple of faves.
Okay.
Like I truly enjoyed Orion because of the translucent purple color and the fact that they made almost kind of like the galaxy printing of the stars all over the minifig. That right there, that level of detail.
Yeah, it's like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and that shiny kind of print, silver print on the torso and the legs and everything, and the shield I thought was pretty cool. And then the other one I think that I really did enjoy was the tourist, the alien tourist.
Yeah, he's such a short little guy. It's funny looking.
I think it's because he's vertically challenged like myself.
That's so funny.
What about you?
So for me, I think as well, I did have some favorites. I really enjoy the retro look of this minifig. The color scheme, the printing, everything that's included, as well as like the little pug-looking dog. Very cool. And again, it gives me that retro space vibe, which is totally perfect, especially the blaster. I mean, the blaster looks incredible. Now, the other one for me is going to be weird. It reminds me of the character in Independence Day when they're all on top, like, oh my God, the aliens are here. And some dude has a saucer around his neck. Let me know if you've seen that part. I really enjoyed the saucer costume guy. Perfect. Enjoyed it. It just reminds me of a funny part in a movie. So it was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I think overall the printing that they've done on these minifigs in this series is really good.
Yes, yes, very cool, very detailed. Which again, the series, all of the series just have very good detail and very good printing on them. So I believe, in my opinion, they're very collectible. So that's why we're searching for all of them. All right, so if you enjoyed the video and you're going to be out there searching for your Series 26 minifigs, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. It just helps to build our community here on YouTube. And as well, if you're wanting to see more LEGO content like this, well, hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the notification bell. Just drops you a nice little notification, let you know when we drop some new content.
And then guys, when you're down there, don't forget, hit that like button and then comment down below. Have you had the chance to find Series 26 in your area?
Yeah.
And if not, of all the minifigs that you guys saw here, which one is piquing your interest the most?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also, have you ever opened a minifig and got like 2 legs or 2 torsos? That's just so weird to me, but hey, it's whatever. It's early drop. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah.
All right, guys, until the next one.
Until the next time. Bye.